My experience was just in and out of like foster care. And then at some point in my life, I went to like placement. And the main thing for me, right, while I was in placement was, oh, well, you're going to be of age soon. And, you know, there's these different independent living and housing opportunities for you, because I was going to go back into a situation where I would have been housing insecure, leaving from placement and then calling those places up. It was, oh, you don't qualify for this because of X, Y, Z. You don't qualify for this because of X, Y, Z. And it's like, it was a whole runaround. And so we need to be more on top of, you know, if you're a counselor coming from like a placement, you need to be more on top of literally setting that up so that when they leave, there is a known fact that they are going to somewhere where you have promised them that they are going to.
Youth Healers Stand Up is a grassroots advocacy group, and we are here to combat youth homelessness. All of us primarily have lived experience. So at one point in time, all of us have been homeless, or we're either facing housing instabilities, and we have come out of it some type of way, and some of us may still be struggling. We understand what was missed and what it took for us to get to where we're at now.
The main thing about housing insecurity for our youth are that they're coming from at-risk environments. They're transitioning unsuccessfully out of juvenile justice center, out of foster care. They're being promised, you know, certain things that will set them up for success, but then no one is actually following through, you know, with that success. I feel as though like we're here to advocate for them and to be that mentorship.
We all have the same passion and the same goal, just to try to, if we don't end youth homelessness, at least to just, you know, find more resources, to create more resources, because we didn't have that for ourselves.
I think it's called an invisible issue because most people just aren't aware of youth homelessness being a problem in general. Youth homelessness isn't the stereotypical dressed in rags, going back and forth on the L, asking people for money. It's young people staying with friends, couch surfing, maybe sleeping in cars.
A lot of people, you know, really didn't know my background because of how I am. They're like, hey, yeah, you seem like you came from a, you know, nice household. No, it's just the opposite. I overcame it.
So I've been doing advocacy in general for probably the last 3 years surrounding this type of stuff. This is the first group I've been in where I feel like, oh my God, we're really doing stuff. Like, we're not sitting at a table and talking, like we're really doing stuff.
Currently, what we're working towards right now is getting more drop-in centers for youth. We're also trying to get more trainings for like staff in shelters for mental health and LGBTQ issues.
I think it's important because, you know, like our name, we're healing ourselves as well as everyone else who's in the group.
With Youth Healers, like I said, we have a huge pool of young people with lived experience whose voices will resonate with that change. So 5 years, I'm hoping that we're looking at homeless services be prevention services.
I'm excited for the work that we're going to do and all the doors that I'm planning on kicking in.